Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I've got up at first light, well before first light. I was hoping sunrise would be about now, I misjudged it. So that's Hartshead Pike. I'm about to start the Oldham Way, which is a 40-mile circular, pretty much around the circumference of Oldham. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be interesting. Some great sights on the way. You can see as well as Manchester in the background there. I'm not sure how well you can see me, still not light. I think I'm just over an hour in. Not sure if I've done maybe 3 miles or something. It is just starting to get light. Starting to get light now, finally. Can actually start doing some proper filming. But here's a really amazing view. So I thought I'd do this video today just because, well, it is local and I actually started from my house. So I did about 3 miles before I've started the 40. But just wanted to showcase like so many amazing sights in Oldham, which a lot of people don't think, but it's fantastic. You can see in the distance up here, so that's Pots and Pans, and then we've got Alfion's Hill over here. So we're going to go up round here, do a big loop of stones, and then we're heading up that way over to Saddleworth. I'm roughly 5 miles in now. I feel like I've done the hard bit. I know I've got like 35 miles to go, but climbing through them farmers' fields in the dark was not ideal. Yes, I'm just heading up to Dovestones now. It's a big reservoir. If you've seen my other videos, I'm up there quite a lot. Oh, did you see that mountain hare just across the road then? I don't know if it's called a mountain hare. I'm not really any mountains, are they? But oh, there's another one. I'll be quiet. That is the only thing with coming out this early. You do disturb the wildlife and wake them up, which they probably want to lie in on a Sunday like everyone else. So I do apologise. One thing I will say, I've noticed so far, it's really well signposted. Even when I was going through like fields through the dark, there's a lot of arrows pointing the way, which is good. I'm guessing it's quite a popular route to do, but I was looking online and there's not really many YouTube videos about it, so everyone can watch this one. Look at that. That's a nicer background. I am going to try and run parts of it. Not all of it, maybe just like flats and some downhills. Just I plotted it on the OS app, and I reckon it's going to take about 16 hours to complete. And to be honest, no one wants to be walking for 16 hours, so I'm not really sure on the time, but I'm hoping sort of around 12ish, something like that. I can get home for tea then. So we are going round here, well, this way first. I'm hoping there's going to be quite a few mushrooms today to see as well, because after we've had all the heat waves and stuff, there's been a lot of rain the past couple of weeks, and they need like something like a cold shock is normally what makes them all start producing. So it's been a couple of weeks of a bit colder weather now, so yes, should be quite a few, which will be interesting. Coming up to Dovestone's Reservoir now. You can just see in the distance there. I don't know if you can make it out actually. So at the top there, that's called locally as Indian's Head. It's said to look like the profile of a Native American chief with like the headdress and the nose. And if you look at it, it kind of does. I'm not sure if you can make it out on the camera. Dovestone's Reservoir, and I have never seen it so shallow. This is where I normally go swimming. I'd say the water line's normally about here. I'm actually instead of walking round on the footpath, seeing as it's never actually been this low before, well, I've never seen it this low, I'm going to walk across the reservoir. So we're heading up here, right round and back round, and then up that beauty. This is so bizarre. It's like barren land. Anyone who does know the area will know how strange this is. That's the Indian's Head up there, I don't know if you can see it. This would have been the original stream. You can actually see markers here. I'm guessing where a fence was. This is all usually totally submerged in water. I've took a slight detour off the Oldham Way, but like I say, it's never like this, so this is new ground for me. Plus the Oldham Way is just up there. We'll pick it up in, well, not long really, about half a mile, something like that. Check out this old safe I found. This is usually like all that's normally underwater, so we're really where it would be deep now. Must have been here a long time because the it's literally rusted open. No treasure, unfortunately, though. Helps if you take the cap off. Ooh. Nearly just fell down there. I've got a sight corner on the Oldham Way. That means I get to try and get up here, which is quite cool. So peaceful. It's still only about, it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, I don't think. It's probably a bit steep. So that's what we've just come all the way around. So we're luckily not going over that. We are going right round it though. So I'm not sure which I'd prefer, to be honest, but let's follow the track. Keep on the Oldham Way. There's a big bull. So if you can see in the distance there, just up here, that's the War Memorial and the monument, not monument, pots and pans stones, which I'm hoping we're going up past them, so I can tell you a bit more about them when we get up there. Getting a sweat on now. Oh. Fantastic views though. Yeah, it turns out my fitness isn't up to scratch. I think I'm probably nearly 10 miles in now, so a quarter of the way there. I'm feeling it a bit, but the last there's quite a long section on the canal later on which is quite flat, so I think the sort of first third is the most strenuous bit, so I'm hoping I can pick up a bit of time later on. But I mean, there's no rush, it's not a race or anything, but let's just see what happens. This is the pots and pans stone, I suppose you'd call it, and the War Memorial up on the top. I think it's called pots and pans because apparently it looks like a big stack of pots and pans on the draining board. I don't quite see it myself, but yeah. There's also, I'll show you in a sec, but there's massive dips in the top, so they're rumoured to be places where druids did various worships, and there's even been talk about sacrifice, but I don't know about that. There's also another rumour that they got dug deeper so that people, I am out of breath. Yeah, so apparently they actually got dug deeper, so when people used to come up here hunting, they could fill it up with the bottles of booze and keep it cool with the cold water in there. But yeah, we'll climb up and I'll show you now. Can't actually see Manchester in the distance there. I don't know if you can make it out. I think we are heading that way over the tops. I think I said earlier on about showcasing Oldham, and it's actually quite beautiful. Ooh, look at these views. Can't see a cloud coming in though. That's just where I've come from. Can't really see it too well now. But yeah, it's just it's fantastic. So this is Saddleworth Moors over that way, I think. Pretty sure that's Saddleworth just down there. And I think I'm about a quarter of the way through now. Feeling good. Legs are alright. My feet are hurting a bit, my toes, which is usually my downfall. I've strapped them all up. Just hope for the best. Hello, sheepy. I can't imagine you can see it from here, but I can literally just see it about maybe here. There's a trig point, and I'm almost certain it's the most northerly trig point in the whole of the Peak District. I'm not certain what it's called. Been pretty farmy for a while, so I've not filmed too much. Seems to be getting back out into the countryside now though, so it's nice. I feel like I've not done that much talking in this video, sorry. Just trying to conserve energy. Just the scenery sort of speaks for itself. It's looking quite flat for a while now, which I'm quite into. Yeah, like I said, I think the first bit's the main climby bit, so hopefully it should get a bit easier because my feet are getting a bit sore now. Oh good though, keep plodding on. Been checking the map, so I'm going to be going all the way around here and then off that way somewhere. Not only are we on the Oldham Way, we're also on the Pennine Way and Marsden Heritage Trail, and I found a trig point. Literally all go up here. Nearly went then. It's not been any major landmarks for quite a few miles now. Well, I don't know if you can see up there, there's some people walking some horses. I'm not sure where they're going. It's just nothingness for miles. Start to jump over a wall. It wasn't even that big because I went the wrong way slightly, but when I landed it was very sore. I feel like I've got blisters already. Probably potentially about halfway, but I'm not certain. Hello. Just consulted the map, and right over here is Royton, so it's looking like I've got a lot of downhill or flat for quite a long time now, so I'm quite happy about that. I might try and do a bit more running, but I feel like I've got a lot of blisters already. See what happens. Some steep drops down here. That's where I've just been. Had to take a detour because I didn't bring enough water, to be honest, and I ran out of supplies a little bit. And now I walk up this massive hill, and I've added a good at least another mile onto the trip, but we're still cracking on. Oh, nightmare. Oh. There's a trig point over there, and then the M62 over there. Quite the contrast. It's getting cold now, so sorry if I'm a bit subdued today. It's like doing a multi-day hike, but in one day. And in order to fit it in, I had to get up at 3:30 this morning. So yeah, I am a little bit tired. It's worth it though. So I'm pretty sure that's Manchester. And actually, if you look in the distance, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, I doubt it, around here, see the little point? I'm pretty sure that'll be Hartshead Pike. Oh. Hello. You're still with me at this point. Thanks for sticking with it. It's going to be like a full-length movie, this one, feature length. I'm in Tandle Hill Park, Country Park at the minute, which I've never heard of. It's really quite far from my house, but looking pretty nice. It's just like a massive woodland, really. It's absolutely boiling now. Just checked the map and I am not too far from Chadderton actually. I've just been going to like farms and stuff and little things like this, so can't really see much. I think I'm about to cross the motorway. I can hear it, it's pretty loud, you can probably hear it too. But yeah, it's pretty hot now, it's nice. Struggling with my feet, I'm not gonna lie. Back to civilization. Helicopters, motorways, broken glass. Still got some solid signing all the way. We found the Rochdale Canal. I was actually paddleboarding on the Rochdale Canal last week, quite a bit further down. We're going to go past that bit later on, but it was making me think that, well, I never realised that the canal system is actually a great waterway. Like, you can use it for so many different things. Yeah, we was just on paddleboards, but I mean, you could get like canoes, kayaks, all sorts of stuff on there. It's relatively clear as well. Drastic change of scenery on the Oldham Way. Still quite nice down the canal, but it's not got the same effect as up on the tops, has it? This part is very samey. It's just like this for miles. So yeah, sorry I've not been doing much filming or talking. There's not a lot to say. Apart from my shoes have started squeaking, which is not ideal 30 odd miles in. At least it wasn't at the start. Turns out I'm not as fit as I used to be, and I think my knee's gone. I'm really struggling here, and I've still got like 9 miles to go, so I'm going to crack on for a little bit, but I might have to think about calling it. Turns out trying to do 40 miles when you've not done much running recently is probably not the best idea. But you got to try these things, haven't you? It's not really. I tried to crack on, but I'm gonna have to give up. Knee's absolutely gone. So yeah, I've got like 8 miles still to go, so there's no chance really. So I'm done in. I'm absolutely done in. So I do apologise, but I'm not gonna lie, this bit's crap anyway. Well, I'm literally on the M60, so I'm gonna ring the wife, get a lift home, just have a sit down I think. But yeah, thanks for sticking it out, and maybe I'll try and do something achievable next time. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you again soon. Yeah, cheers.